You are now listening to Hong Kong 2, the only podcast sanctioned by People's Republic of China, featuring Chris Lynch and Benjamin Taylor.
Ay. God, what is that shit?
Milagro.
Dude, oh my God, I've never had this. This is Spanish? Product of Mexico.
All tequila is Mexican.
Is Mexican?
Yeah.
Is that why it tastes so fucking bad? Joking. Tequila is good.
Tequila is good. It gets better the more you drink.
The first shot of tequila is always the hardest.
I used to not like tequila when I was like,
really?
Yeah, when I first turned 21.
I believe it because tequila tastes to me what I believe what's it called?
Isopropyl alcohol?
Yeah. I feel like I've never just chugged isopropyl. I've never chugged isopropyl. Are you sure? I think it's isopropyl. No. Isopropyl?
It's isopropyl.
Okay. Well, either way, I've never chugged it. But tequila smells just like it.
Yeah, a lot of alcohol. Yeah, vodka, alcohol. It's alcohol. Same family.
Now, but if you chugged isopropyl alcohol,
you would get drunk.
Would you really?
And then probably die.
No way. You'd get drunk? Why? Wait,
because it's alcohol.
You would get drunk. Why would you get drunk? I get that it's alcohol, but I'm saying, why would you, what is in isopropyl alcohol that's not in tequila?
It's alcohol. I've heard, I think I've seen episodes of, Addiction or Intervention. Is that the addiction show?
No, that would be no, it's My Strange Addiction.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was intervention. It was intervention.
Were they like
people
addicted to drugs?
They were like alcoholics or drug addicts.
Dude, I fucking hate that show.
But I think one of the alcoholics.
Sorry, I just tried to fart on the mic, but I ended up farting on my vape because it fell on my.
There you go.
It fell into my ass.
I'm gonna label the mics 1 and 2, so I know that's the fart mic. But one of the guys on the fucking show drank hand sanitizer or some shit. And you get drunk.
What a retard!
Like people who are desperate for alcohol.
Dude, what is wrong with people?
Yeah.
What has to happen?
Drinking mouthwash.
What has to happen in your life for you to go over to a bottle of hand sanitizer and your mouth starts watering? You're like,
mouth watering? That'd be crazy. That's crazy. Mouth watering for alcohol? Well, you have a cheeseburger in front of you, but you're like, alcohol.
Fuck, man. Oh my God. If I was ever an alcoholic, just shoot me. I say as we drink beers and chug tequila out of the bottle.
Beers queued up.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny.
It's a gun. It's like a
like they're bullets in a gun.
Yeah, it's what do they call them? Mortars.
We have beers chambered.
Yeah, we have beers chambered.
We have one beer chambered and I have one more in the clip.
This is pretty much like a shotgun shell.
That would be.
That's why they call it shotgunning.
Okay, now if that beer was a shotgun shell. What would this beer would be like a rifle bullet?
That would be like that'd be like a rifle bullet.
This would be like from a fucking Barrett 50 cal. Are you timing it?
We started roughly at the beginning of the hour, so
cool. So all right, sounds good.
But
that'd be fun. Let me make sure I'm.
Make sure you're speeding.
Make sure I'm speeding,
the camera.
I'm speeding.
For y'all that don't know, speeding is film jargon for. Is the camera on?
Fucking pressing the record button.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you press the record button? AK, did you speed?
Yes. Are you speeding?
So anyways, back to this rifle bullet of a beer right here.
Rifle bullet of a beer.
I guarantee if you had a Barrett 50 caliber, you could throw this glass bottle in. Yeah. And the shooting mechanism, the hammer would fire.
The hammer?
Whatever the part of the gun that shoots that ignites the bullet.
You would know better than me.
I saw an animation from how it works once on how a gun fires.
From how it's made?
No,
from how it works.
No.
The new show from how it works.
No, it's not how it's fucking. It's maybe it is how it's made.
Modern Marvels. Remember that show?
No, I never watched. What is Modern
Marvels? It was like a History Channel show on old train. I don't know. some bullshit.
So, anyways, a gun has a hammer that like it springs forward and it hits this part of the bullet that has gunpowder, propelling the bullet forward, hitting your target right in the forehead, cutting through your target's brain, through your target's skull.
Hollow tip.
If there's somebody behind them, if the hammer is strong enough and the bullet's big enough, it would enter not just one head but two.
Oh, so like a double,
and that's called a collateral.
Kill.
No, it's called a collateral.
Collateral.
It's called a collateral.
In Halo, we would have called it a double kill.
Really? Well, I played COD growing up.
Oh, okay.
I had a PlayStation 3.
Nice.
Not a fucking Xbox kid. All right.
Fair enough.
But I did dabble. My friend growing up, his parents loved him and let him have an Xbox in his room.
Why? You think the Xbox was better?
Well, not just that. The fact that he was even allowed to fucking play video games in his room.
Oh, you couldn't do that?
I wasn't allowed to have a television in my room growing up.
Really?
Yes. It wasn't until like college that I
Really?
Yes. When I started going to college, I'm like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. I'm putting a TV in my room now.
So you'd play video games in the living room?
I'd play them we had a guest bedroom that was attached, but it was like really old. It's like a really rinky-dink.
And that was the playroom?
That was where that's not the playroom. That's where my PS3 was set up, and I would play my video games in that room. And I had a really uncomfortable chair. It was like a mad old wooden chair that I would sit in.
So you had a... That's funny, but... You couldn't have the TV in the room, didn't have the game set up in your room, but you had it in a guest bedroom.
Yes.
What were your parents thinking? Like, well, can't have it in the room, but we'll have it in a different room that you can close the door to. Like, what's the difference?
Well, I would like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I still got the full benefits of being able to play video games and like.
I had a TV in my room. I had a little CRT.
Nice.
So where I'd watch Nickelodeon.
That's pretty cool.
And Cartoon Network.
That's a classic.
Cartoon Network.
CRTs we had a.
You had a CRT. I know you're not that young.
Well, I didn't have a CRT. I had a tube TV. What's the difference between a
CRT stands for cathode ray tube.
My house has this like thing. My house back home, it's like the house was built when tube TVs were very popular, and you've probably seen this too. It has like an inlet in the living room, like in the drywall. There's a recess.
Yeah,
that was there to fit a tube television.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah, so I had one of those. My grandmother had a real piece of shit. It was like a Sony. Looked like a computer monitor, but it was a TV. It's like the ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life. It was silver. It was made out of plastic, and I remember watching like iCarly on it while I played fucking addictinggames.com. And I was just like, wow, this TV's a real piece of shit. TVs now are super nice.
TVs now are nice.
They're pretty nice.
iCarly.
What do you have to say about that? So what?
iCarly? No, it's not. I knew a lot of kids who watched iCarly.
I fucking watched it. Whatever.
What do you think happened?
I used to think Jeanette McCurdy was like so hot.
Remember when that picture came out?
Oh my god!
Was she of age when that came out?
I don't know, bro.
She had to have been.
I think she was.
Or else everybody would have been passed
Everyone
around.
would have been in fucking jail. Yeah, and the guy would have been in jail too.
Wasn't that a selfie though?
Oh fuck! Well, she sent it to a guy.
Not that I know what it is. Somebody described it.
No, it was like national news.
Yeah.
It was fucking national news. Everybody was
national
talking
news,
about
Fox News.
Bro.
Jeanette McCurdy, lewd photo sent to boyfriend.
She sent it to like her basketball player, man.
Her basketball player, man. But yeah, iCarly classic. Also, Drake and Josh.
Bro, I saw something on Twitter like one of the fucking girls who was on Zoe 101. Did you see she was like protesting outside of the Nickelodeon headquarters?
Oh, because of Dan Schneider?
Yes, and probably because
I vaguely remember that, yeah.
This is like, this happened like, I'd offer this to you, but it's pretty much out.
No, that's fine.
It's kind of like, yeah, I don't even.
No, I'm good anyways, thanks.
I just don't want you to like think I'm being rude.
No.
So, anyways, she's like outside of the Nick headquarters protesting, and then I was like reading. It's the dude on Twitter. His name's like Dom Lucre. It's like the black dude who's trying to expose the pedophile network. Have you seen that shit?
No.
Dude, it pops up on my feed. I don't even fucking follow the guy. Like, I don't even engage with his posts. I just like read them, but I don't like them or anything. And
that's the door. Let me fix that.
So anyways,
we got snow in Cranganistan. Anyways, continue.
I found out like one of Dan Schneider's like pedophile affiliates produced an Adam Sandler movie. Not like I watch Adam Sandler movies, but I just thought, oh, that probably means Adam Sandler is not a very good dude either. I thought Adam Sandler would have been like one of the good ones because he's no. I mean, he was on like, wasn't he on SNL? He's not funny though.
Just because somebody does family movies or whatever doesn't mean that they're, look at Bill Cosby.
Oh man, one of the biggest letdowns in history, honestly.
Yeah, he was a real family man in terms of the TV shows and shit.
If he hadn't all those girls, he would have been so great, and he would have had a great legacy. He would have gone down as like family man of the and he was like a real family man.
Remember when he was getting like walking to the courtroom? he would go like, he'd be like, you know what I'm talking about?
No, that sounds really
like
funny.
During the whole thing, the trials, like he would like be walking out and he'd be like,
he'd be like, what?
He would do like he'd be doing like his face.
That's fucking he'd be doing the Bill Cosby face.
Yeah,
it's
funny. So funny.
That's mad funny.
I have to show you.
Okay. That's so fucking funny. Was he? So he was just like, yeah, fuck you. Did he ever get sentenced, Bill Cosby?
Yeah. What the fuck is up with my internet?
I think they're starting to take the servers offline in preparation for Project Bluebeam.
Dude, like
that's just my theory, though.
Dude, I have horrible.
Yes, they're disrupting everyone's internet. They are starting.
Yeah, here we go.
Bro, the weirdest thing happened to me today. I was like trying to text Travis, and then it like my message delivered. Then it went like green. Then it went back to blue. Then it went back to green.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, no, but that's the government. Like they're about to launch aliens pretty soon here.
Yeah, well, they're probably slowing down everybody's shit just in general.
Trying to throttle it.
Yeah, I sent you the video, by the way.
Should I watch it?
If you got it.
All right, would you send it to me on?
Text message. Yeah, Bill Cosby. I'm pretty sure that's the video. Oh, it's playing on the
nice
thing.
All right. Okay, he's walking. God, this video is low quality. Nice. Nice. Dude,
he didn't do the face, but
why is that so fucking funny? Why is that like the funniest thing you've ever seen in your entire life?
Yeah, he didn't do the face, but
bro,
he's just doing bits like yeah.
Damn,
like,
that's savage.
Like he knows what he did, he knows everything.
No,
he's
yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
I can do anything.
Dude, that's fucking mad funny, bro.
if I was Bill Cosby.
Bro, you're fucking Chris Lynch.
I'd probably do the same thing.
First of all, you would never do anything wrong.
Dude, I have clean hands. Look me up. I have pretty.
I can personally attest that you may be an angel sent from God's army of angels to personally bless everyone. I mean, as am I.
Yes.
So you and me both, we're like two angels who we're doing like an angel buddy cop movie right now on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
That's pretty cool, right?
That's an excellent way to put it. Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny, bro. Yelling out hey in front of your like the chicks that you.
Yeah. They probably weren't.
They probably weren't outside.
They probably have YouTube.
Yeah, they do probably have YouTube.
But yeah, Hollywood.
Anyways, the thing is like
Hollywood.
If you're gonna like, why don't you just
Why can't people just chill?
Why can't people just like chill out? You know, why can't we just all like, dude? If Bill
are people that horny?
What if Bill Cosby just had like what if he hired an employee? What if he hired somebody like a salaried employee, and he's like, okay, this will be your job, okay? I want you to go out there and find girls who want to fuck Bill Cosby. That will be your only job. And
so he doesn't go do.
So he doesn't go do anything, okay? And he gives her a Rolodex, and he goes, "This is your Rolodex. When you find somebody that wants to fuck me, you put their number down in this Rolodex and their name, and I will call them. You can tell them."
That sounds like a good solution, but Bill Cosby probably got off at the fact that he was doing.
Oh right. Oh
something immoral.
Yeah, that's true.
So Bill Cosby probably could have got whatever he wanted, but he wanted to do it in a fashion that
he
was.
Probably just wanted to
It's probably a rush.
like freak him out.
It's probably a rush.
He's
to
like
whatever.
freak out. He's like, oh, bro, you know what's really fucking weird?
What?
Okay, dude, this is like, I probably actually shouldn't say this on the pod. I was gonna say dudes that fucking like jerk off in front of girls, like make girls watch.
Like involuntarily?
Yes. Well, not like
or against their will?
Yeah, basically. Well, I mean, it's just like weird. Even just like the thought of like wanting to have a chick watch you jerk off is like, isn't that like weird?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Yeah, it's some sort of fetish. I mean, there's a lot worse things, but yeah, that's pretty weird.
Way
Are
worse.
you talking about like Louis C.K.?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Because he did that. He would like trap chicks.
Yeah.
And like, well, not trap them. They probably could have just like pushed them aside.
I don't know the details.
Anyways,
I'm not. I don't know.
There's a lot more. John Krasinski, the guy who's Jim from The Office. Did you know that he has his own news network? I fucking hate that guy. That guy is such a piece of shit.
He has his own news network?
Dude, he's such a piece of shit.
What's that about?
Bro, he has some fucking news network that's like only the happy news. And it's like Happy News Network. And he only shows positive news. So it's not really news.
Yeah.
It's like compilation videos it's like a compilation video that's presented as news. You've never heard of that?
I didn't know he ran an organization such as that.
It's not I wouldn't call it an organization.
Oh,
it's more of like a YouTube channel that he probably has like a team of people help him run. I don't know if he still does
Now, why would he do that? For money? Or is he twisted?
He's fucking twisted.
Can you pass him Milagro?
He's totally twisted. He's like totally all twisted up in the head.
You can throw it.
All right. Nice catch, man. But yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by Milagro Tequila.
The tequila of Mexico. This is actually the tequila of Mexico, y'all.
Now,
so if you go to Mexico and you ask for tequila, expect a Milagro bottle to get pulled out.
Now, I need to find a better tequila in general because there are tequilas that have additives and other things, and I'm trying to get to the source. I'm trying to get the pure stuff.
The pure stuff?
This is relatively inexpensive, so the guy at the liquor store was like, "This is the only tequila I drink."
Really?
Wow.
Was he Mexican?
No, he's a white dude. He's a white dude. They kind of look down on his luck. But
they look down on him?
No, I'm saying he looked down on his luck. He looked a little.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're working at you're a cashier at a liquor store.
Honestly,
and he had the nerve to ask me for my ID.
Oh no way! Get out.
Yeah, well,
he was having a bad.
I've never seen him before at this. It was the liquor store on the main drag.
Yep, I got you. I was just there. That's where I got the Guinness from.
The Heritage.
Yep, that's the one.
Maybe you talked to the same guy.
Nah, it was a chick that checked me out.
Oh yes, that chick.
But
I kind of like her.
Make a move, bro. Make your move.
But she's probably like 36 and like
yeah,
in that kind of, not in like a
I got you.
Not in like a.
Well, I mean, honestly, I would say just fucking make your move. Just don't be a pussy. Just ask her. Just be like, "How old are you?" Like try.
That's a good. I kind of like that.
Like suss that situation.
Like mogging her, being like, "Look,
yeah,
I'm younger."
Just be like, "Look, I'm pretty young. I'm a young guy. I'm 29.
I'm 29.
Be like, I'm 29. I'm fucking young. Okay, and I have my shit together. Like I have a house. Tell her everything. And be like, so how old are you? Hit it like that.
How old are you?
So how old are you? Don't be like
30
don't be like, how old are you?
I'm turning 37 this year, and I'll be like,
You'll be like, okay, may I have a receipt? May I have my receipt now?
yeah,
Be like, I'm actually homeless.
yeah. I'll be like, I'm homeless.
I was just trying to flex.
I was just trying to flex.
Also, you're old as fuck, and I wouldn't date you.
No, I wouldn't date.
Say, I wouldn't fucking date you.
I wouldn't date.
You should tell her you wouldn't date her if she was the last chick on her.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you a question, but I feel like we should save it for the Patreon.
Just ask it, man. Fuck it.
Do you eat pussy?
Wow, that's a really good question. Yeah, I do. Fuck it.
You do?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
Do you?
I'm a
But
beast,
it's like
I'm a beast savage, bro. I'm like I'll just like go all. If you pass me the ball in the fourth quarter on a fucking Hail Mary pass, I will literally lunge out with one arm and grab it, and both of my feet will still hit the end zone before I fall out of bounds.
Eating it? Is that a special occasion, or are you doing it for? Are you doing it every time?
Fuck no, not every time.
Special occasion.
If I'm like freakishly horny, but that doesn't usually happen. Usually, I'm like a classic man. I just like to have good old fashioned like sex. If there was a film of like sex in the 1850s, of like a pioneer coming home and fucking his wife after like a long day in the mines, it's probably something like that.
Okay.
But I don't think anybody was like. Maybe they were. When do you think that started? That whole
Cunnilingus?
Cunnilingus. Oh, that's probably old, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like a Greek word.
Yeah.
Or Latin.
Do you?
Has to be the right girl.
It has to be. Yeah. No, facts. It's like, it's not. Yeah. You got to save it for the right person.
Yeah.
No, I know,
Not
bro.
the case for the other way around. In terms of
bro, we can get head from
fellatio.
I'd get head from a fucking crackhead like on the street. I'd find like the
Granted, she doesn't have
what, AIDS?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, bro. I don't know if it's like if I wanted it bad enough and like
if you were down on your luck, kind of.
There's like Cindy the crackhead over there.
Cindy Cigar. Do you remember that cigar? Do you remember that video?
No. What video? What are you talking about?
That was I forget where that was posted. That was an old MDE video. It's really funny. I don't even know where it's from, but I'll try to look it up later. No, I was curious about the eating. I don't know why I thought about eating pussy on the car ride. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, nah, I've done it. Like I'd still do it, but it's not like an everyday. It's not like it doesn't happen often. I'll put it to you like that.
Oh, I know why I was thinking about it. Because literally before I came here, I was editing a world peace sketch, and it was it involved eating pussy. And
nice.
It was,
Can you say the name of the sketch?
No, I'm not gonna say the name of the sketch,
right.
but it involves the topic of eating pussy.
Okay, all right. You'll have to tell me after the pod.
Yeah.
Bro, cunnilingus. That's like a fucked up name for it, though. That's really good. That's like that sounds like dark. It sounds like medieval.
Oh yeah, it sounds like
dude. That's literally medieval
leprosy.
shit.
I'm gonna look up cunnilingus etymology. I don't even know how to spell it.
The etymology of cunnilingus. Cunnilingus, not cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus, Latin, New Latin, one who licks the vulva, from cunnis, vulva, plus
Ew.
lingerie.
Someone who licks
to
the
lick.
cunnis off of vulva?
Lingerie, to lick.
The cunnis of a vulva?
It's Latin. I knew it was Latin.
Dude, that's
1600s. In the writings of Samuel Butler, a poet.
1600s.
Samuel Butler was a horny
fucking douche, bro. What a fucking asshole. Imagine being so horny you have to like invent a new word to fucking describe what you're doing. What do we call this, madam?
Cunnilingus.
We'll call it cunnilingus. Now I have to go back to eating you out.
What about? This is very graphic, so I want to, because this is on YouTube.
Dude,
but
this is graphic.
what about the booty hole?
Ew, bro! Never in a fucking million years. I will actually physically leave a fucking premises if any ass shit is like even suggested. That will never happen. That's not my playbook, bro.
Okay.
I know how to do one-handed Hail Marys. I don't know how to like move the field goal.
I'll bring that back on the Patreon because I want to talk about that further.
All right. Yes.
Anyways, enough of the sexual stuff.
Yeah, let's move on.
We're
bro.
Christian.
Let's talk about this amp that I see sitting right in front of me. That
is a Mesa Boogie combo amp.
A Mesa. Why does it have so many damn knobs?
So you can fine tune your tone.
That's too many knobs, Chris.
If you actually look at,
can you remove them? Can you remove some of them possibly?
So if you actually look at this, I don't want to break it off, but
don't break it off.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see that? All those signatures.
Those are
signatures from real Americans doing a quality check.
I see.
So this is an American made.
Nice.
I believe California.
Yeah.
Yep. Made in
so Mesa Boogie. So Mesa Boogie has
Petaluma.
Mesa Boogie has a forgery position available.
No,
if anybody's good at forging.
Mesa Boogie. This is made in Petaluma, California, with the world's finest materials. So this is a S tier craftsman. It's like an American made car.
Okay.
But
I still
take a guess at how much that was.
Oh fuck, man! What, 1,500?
2,400.
Okay, I could see it. Yeah,
it's real.
Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice.
Real, yeah, but anyways,
that's cool though. I just saw the Boogie. There's a big metal
Boogie,
Boogie tag.
Mesa Boogie,
that's cool.
American company.
Should we talk about our new business venture, or should we keep it quiet for now?
Keep that quiet.
Okay. All right. Guys, me and Chris are doing a business venture together. It is not HK2. It's completely separate. But
there may be some integrations.
There may be some integrations.
Cross-pollination.
But me and Chris are beginning our second business venture together, which is exciting. But we won't talk about it.
This is going to be a very industrious year.
This is a very industrious year. Yes, this is a very industrious year.
And we if we don't give much advice on the pod, and if we can give any advice, become
a boss.
Become a boss.
Guys, you need to immediately boss up and start doing boss shit, okay?
Do you know how, here I'll do a little rant.
Sure.
Do you know how much I see these people on Instagram making clothing, making this or that? They're putting Gengar, the Pokemon, on a beanie.
Bro, don't get me
and selling.
Oh.
They're selling like other people's IP,
dude,
on clothing. I don't even know how they don't.
I don't know either,
busted.
bro.
Dude, I was on TikTok. Dude selling Kirby and Gengar beanies.
Oh, dude, it's so bad now.
For hell, if I showed you the numbers, you'd puke.
Oh, they're making like bank too, bro.
Yeah, Alibaba beanies with Pokemon on them.
Yeah,
which is illegal. Mm-hmm. You can't put a fucking Pokemon on a beanie and sell it,
dude. It's over, bro. It's like over.
Yeah. And don't do that.
Don't do that.
But do something
cool. Do something
similar in terms of just selling.
Guys,
stuff.
you need to like
sell shit.
Guys, you need to boss up and not fucking be a cashier at the liquor store. Okay, you need to you need to get out of there. You need to start a business. If you have a friend who's business minded and they're like trustworthy, you can bring them in on it, or alternatively, you can just fucking do it by yourself. Like, just go alone. You don't
solo.
You don't need anyone, yes, but do not be a cashier at a liquor store and like Don't sit on your ass all day and play video games and like be in Discord. Okay, go make something of yourself. That's like real shit though.
Yeah,
because
this is an example of it.
Dude, Chris and I used to sit around all day, and like Chris would always talk about oh, I want to start a podcast. And like we toyed around with the idea for like a month, and then finally I was like, okay, well, you won't ever shut up about it, so let's just do it. And when we did it, and now it's fun. Like
we're at episode 17.
Dude, we're on episode 17. But and we didn't even start that long ago. It's been like what, 4 or 5 months or something? It's been like
6.
It's been like
6.
It's been 6 months.
6.5.
But we're on episode 17 and things are going well. You guys need to start a business. Like, think of something. If
Granted, we already had kind of a pre-baked audience.
we did have but in the beginning I like built an audience though before I met Sam. So it's not impossible.
You did.
It is not impossible. Like I had my
And I did. I had a small.
We built like our own. Yeah, granted, MDE did like propel us.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously, Fish Tank was like very big for me, but if I hadn't linked with you guys, I would have just kept going and like been on my own trajectory. It would have taken me longer, yes, but I was like on a path of building. I was trying to build a brand. So that's what you guys need to do. You need to think of something and then execute. It's all about execution. But please, please, please do not be one of these people at the fucking liquor store who's like who looks miserable when people come and like buy alcohol. Just don't do that.
And it's okay also to we got Will. Hold on, I'm gonna send a picture. Hold up your microphone. It's also fine to, because I did this before I started doing any of this stuff. Corporate jobs. You've never worked a corporate job, have you? Like you go like working for.
Someone just asked me on Instagram if they go, you don't like onions on pizza? Do I even reply to that? I'm not even gonna reply to that.
What?
I don't know, because I got pizza last night, so I don't know if like someone's in my like Uber Eats or some shit.
No.
All right, whatever. Anyways, what were you saying? Have I worked a corporate job?
A corporate job like for a bigger company.
Oh yeah.
Like what? Can you pass a Milagro?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like a big that's a Guinness.
Do you want to sip on the, what did you just say?
Milagro?
Oh, the Milagro, yes.
Yeah. I didn't want to sip on your half drinking beer.
That's funny. I thought you said, you said, can I sip on your lager?
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. I used to work at a casino.
Okay.
Like an Indian casino.
Native American.
A Native American casino, and I worked on the floor emptying slot machines where I would take the money.
Yeah.
I would take the money out of the slot machines and then count it in the count room.
Yeah.
And that was that was like 1984 corporate. And I remember like I'd be in the count room like counting up millions of dollars, and they had rules like you couldn't wear gloves because they didn't want you slipping money into them. So every day you'd be counting this money, and by the end of the day you'd be counting it. Your hands would just be like black.
Yeah.
Bro, black.
Oh, from dirt.
From dirt, because money is so dirty.
Yeah.
And there were cameras. They had these like Fish Tank Axis cameras, but instead of like how Fish Tank only has one in the corner of each room, there was like one every.
It's like the half dome ones, right? It's like a sphere, right?
No. The count room was a flat. It was like a really drab.
No, I'm talking about the cameras. The cameras are domes.
No, they were domes. Yes, they were domes.
Black domes.
And they were like one. They were like 2 feet apart.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere,
bro. Everywhere there were if you looked up, you were looking up at a camera. It was insane. And if you wanted to leave the count room, you would have to. There was a phone next to the door. You would have to call the security people that were working security, monitoring these cameras, and they would have to. If you're checking that, you're speeding. I'm gonna check that I'm speeding. I'm still speeding. Yeah. So if you wanted to leave this count room, you would have to call the security dudes like get buzzed out, basically.
Be like, yo, I'm leaving.
gonna go take a shit. Hang up.
Even for like a bathroom break.
Even for a bathroom break, bro.
How long would it take you to count $100,000?
Oh, bro, I could count $100,000 in like straight up like 15 minutes.
So
like 12, 15 minutes.
They
I
don't
could count
use like
grand.
machines or money counters?
We do. No, that's how long it would take. Like to count 100 grand to strap it up to run it through machines. If you want receipts, I could audit. I'm saying this is how long it would take me to audit the money too. So it'd be banded and audited with the receipt in like 12 to 15 minutes.
And
100 grand.
Is the audit the count amount that's matched up against some other document?
The audit.
What is the audit?
The audit is basically a document that has it's got the total amount of the money enclosed along with like the name of the, it's just like a formal document that states what the amount of money that is counted, and then it contains like a formal signature that's signed off by like a head of the operation or whatever. And then stapled to the audit document would be the receipts that were ran
Through the money counters.
So every receipt throughout the day is saved and categorized and put somewhere. I forgot where we'd put the receipts, but no receipts ever got thrown out. Maybe there was like a master receipt. It was like some kind of receipt system that we had in place.
So what if there was a miscount or a mismatch?
Then we would have to, which this would happen all the time, where money wouldn't add up, and then you have to move things around. It was fucking weird how we would do it. I forgot how we would do it, but there's like some kind of legal mathematical way to actually move money around and make it match. It's like sometimes you have to like recount shit, but if like money is missing, there's some kind, I forget what we would do, but like usually you just hand it off to your fucking supervisor, and then your supervisor goes and like
Figures it
adds
out.
a zero and then brings it back.
Yeah.
But I've helped on like recounts and shit, but I don't know. That was so young when I was working that job.
Yeah. So that's an example of because my original thing was working a corporate job, but I think working a corporate job 9 to 5, if you're making $60, $70, $80, $90,000 a year, that's great. But
It's getting harder to find a job that's offering a salaried position though.
yeah,
Especially if you're like unqualified. Like a lot of these kids out here have these like fucking. Also, I'm hearing more and more about degrees being obsolete basically.
Yeah.
And these
To an
people,
extent,
people do these like these people go to school for 4 years and get this degree in fucking human relations, and then they go out to find a job and they're stuck with like making sandwiches basically.
Yeah. So there are certain degrees at certain colleges that will place you into a job after college. From my college, I have some people I knew who did business degrees, and right out of college, they like got apprenticeships at like Goldman Sachs.
That's
or
good.
or JP Morgan.
I think a lot of that is
and they're making $180 a year.
Well, also like people, if you go to college, you make connections through like work, like school trips, and like they bring speakers
there's
in.
job fairs.
Yeah, there's job fairs. Like they bring speakers in. There's
I had some.
You what?
I had some placement opportunities when
Yeah.
because I went for game design, and they had some stuff where they were like, okay, you can do this program, you can do this after college, and then but I was already working my eyeglass job,
Right.
so I was just doing eyeglass,
Yeah.
eyeglass, and that was good. I got benefits, made decent.
Yeah, You
And
can
I was
do
like-
it.
And then I
mean,
was like,
if you want to find a salary position that offers benefits, it is possible. But you have to be on Indeed scouring and have some kind of cushion so that you cannot accept manual labor jobs, which is the thing. Like you can write a really good resume that like knocks an employer's socks off, and then like totally like be a total stud in the interview, and then boom, you've landed a position. Or just use your contacts. Just call on your friends and be like, yo, let me work at the fucking office.
my final note on this, the meta seems to be moving towards social media and being an influencer, selling a product, you know.
Yeah.
That's the ecosystem of like jobs and entrepreneurs, it's changing.
Yeah.
People are selling candy on TikTok.
There's a big opportunity. Do you remember like the big art boom of fucking the Instagram art boom of like 2020 through like 2022, 2021-ish?
What type of art?
It was just like like there were mad new accounts being made.
Are you talking about like net art, like shit that you were doing?
Like internet shit? Like
Are you talking about
Instagram, like
You're talking about like
Yeah,
net, you're talking about net art.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to, right?
Like the shit like Bic makes and like
yeah, that type of shit, right?
Like when you like years ago.
Exactly, right. Like the stuff that Laker used to make too. I'm saying like I feel like we're entering another like
that's
for the Patreon. Okay.
No. I'm saying that the net art stuff is.
I'm saying
dying.
I'm not saying do net art, but I'm saying like the vibe right now is like you can make new shit and get away with it. And, and like you can try something new and it probably won't get frowned upon.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not saying open up Photoshop and go fucking like collage PNGs like I did, which was
awesome.
That was cool. It was
well,
cool.
I liked it because you weren't doing it for money. You were just doing it because it was cool.
Yeah, well, it was cool at the time. Just do what you think is cool, and then eventually, if it's right, you'll make money off it.
Yeah.
Where are we at with time? What's going on with that? We got what? 10 minutes?
We got about 15.
15 minutes. Cool.
But I wanted to move away from that because
let's talk about something else.
It's not as funny. Okay. So you order a cheese pizza.
Oh my god, I'm so listening right now.
You order a cheese pizza, whatever pizza you order. You order pizza from whatever pizza place. You eat half of it. And you want to save it. Are you putting it in the fridge next day, heating it up and eating it, or are you eating it cold next day?
Fuck, bro. Well, if the fridge wasn't so packed full of shit, I'd put it in the fridge like a normal person. But because the fridge is always packed with shit, not your fridge, but every other fridge in the fucking world.
But I'm saying, ideally, if you got a pizza,
I would put it in the. I would put it.
Would you reheat?
I would gently pick the pizza box. I'd gently pick up my pizza box that contains the half-eaten pizza in question, and I would walk over to the fridge, and I would gently open the door and place the pizza box on the rack without disturbing anybody or making any noise.
When you eat the pizza again, are you heating it up? Or are you eating it cold?
I'm fucking heating it up.
Anyways, so you want the pizza if you have to eat leftover pizza, you're reheating it. Is it?
Yes.
If you had to.
Yes.
And are you reheating it in the oven or the microwave?
In the oven.
Okay.
Well, unless I'm fucking like, I'm becoming. I think that crispier pizza is good. I like the oven pizza. Reheated.
Oven beats microwave.
Bro, oven reheated pizza is like some of the best shit in the whole world. Microwave pizza is okay. Like I've had microwave. Everyone's had microwave pizza. Like that's usually the go-to way. That's. But lately I've been doing oven. I've been ovening it.
Okay. So for leftover pizza, your oven.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm eating it cold.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's all good. That's straight. Do what you got to do, my friend.
Yeah.
If that's your vibe, if you got to have it right now, who am I? It's America. It's a free country. Eat your cold pizza.
Kind of like it cold.
Me personally, I think that pizza is a dish best served hot.
And you know what's funny? You know when you go to New York and you get a slice of pizza from a joint in New York?
Oh yeah.
It's already like a cold pizza, and then they just warm it up. In the oven.
Bro, they have these huge ovens, and they just open the door, throw it in there.
Some Iraqi dude who's just like,
yeah. Oh my god.
Ba-bum.
Don't even get me, bro. I went to a pizza joint before I caught the bus back to Prague. The Taliban fucking made my pizza. It was crazy.
It's pretty sweet. That's kind of cool though.
I tried to get a beer, bro. I tried to get a pizza and a beer before I caught the bus. So I ordered the pizza and the beer, and the guy's like, I go to sit, and I'm all alone. I'm just like sitting waiting for my shit, and the dude's like, he yells over me. He's like, in Iraqi gibberish, he tells me that they don't have the beer that I want, and that I need to select a new beer. So then I go for the other beer, and then the guy like goes back to making pizzas, and then at some point I just started watching him, like waiting for him to pour my beer, and it took him like fucking 4 minutes to pour me a beer. And I'll probably end up going back there. That's the sad thing.
Well,
because it was really good.
What trip was this?
Fuck, what trip?
We've had so many New York
Dude,
City
we've been
trips.
in New York a lot.
We've had so many trips. Remember when we used to do?
Fuck, we've been in
the
New York quite a bit.
Run like kind of often.
Oh, dude,
last
we
year?
used to go we used to run it back like, like every. I remember like I've been to New York.
It's
Dude,
great.
It's been
once
gnarly.
once it gets a little less cold and there's no snow, we gotta go back.
Oh, dude, we'll run it back so hard. I know.
You slide the
the Milagro,
the Migros,
the Negros.
It's not it's not Casamigos. It's
Negros.
It's Milagro. But yeah,
New York is great, man.
Dude,
if you go with friends, man, New York is like some of the best fun you can have. For real. For real. I don't think I've been in New York alone. I don't think I've ever been I've been in New York and like not liked it. I've had trips to New York where I'm like, okay, I want to go home.
I've traveled alone in New York to meet with friends that are there, but I've never I've never been solo. I mean, we have friends that live in New York.
I know, but I've never like traveled out to like I've never traveled
like
to New
Will
York
Mahoney,
to Link.
who just texted me. I'm about to text him
Shout
back.
out Will Mahoney. He's cool.
I want him back on the pod.
Yeah, sure. We could definitely do that. He's great. He's a good guest.
I was thinking about guests.
Yeah, no, I like guests. I like guests, but I also kind of like.
I like just
doing it. The two of us. It's like.
But I was
guests are necessary.
I'm thinking about guests in the
guests.
future, in the future.
Yes. No, I think we should. I think we should have. I think we should start probably brainstorming guests. I think that's a good idea. Fuck, bro.
Because like I have some people in mind, but they're like we would have to fly them out.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it's
worth it,
feasible.
Right. Well, let's we'll talk about it after the pod.
Yeah.
We'll talk about
that's
it
something
after.
about that's something to talk about.
But I think Will Mahoney should definitely come back. I think we should have Fatty back too.
Oh, easily.
Fatty, just toss it. Fatty is really a funny dude.
I think Fatty was arguably. I think Fatty was one of our best guests.
He was so fucking good, bro.
Just because
he was so funny.
Just because the topics we were going through, it flowed so seamlessly between topics.
Yes,
we shared similar interests.
Chris is very conversational. He's very good at.
Do you think so?
I mean, me personally. Well, maybe I'm biased because I've worked.
You're pretty conversational.
I've worked with him, so I actually have like grown very. I think that Chris is very conversational. I think that. Not fucking you. You say I'm very conversational?
Yeah, you are. Will just said play this into the mic.
What's up, guys? Special guest appearance, Will Mahoney. Guys, subscribe to the Patreon. I did it 6 years ago. My life has never been better.
Bro.
Love.
Dude.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will. Thanks, Will. Will's a fucking stud, man. And
Will
he's not lying, y'all. You should sub to the Patreon.
Yeah. And check out Will Mahoney. Check out
Have a Great Day.
Have a Great Day magazine is his brand, company, what have you. His personal Instagram is at DJ Boner Boy. And then on TikTok, which his TikTok is popping.
Nice.
Millions of views per video.
Good for him. That's what's up.
His TikTok is, I believe, at Will Mahoney.
That's awesome.
Check it out.
Bro, that's good. That's cool.
He speaks for him. The videos speak for themselves.
And also, I've hung with him personally. He's a good dude. He's
one of the
straight.
greatest.
He's straight. He's a good dude.
Too.
Will's a good dude.
He's straight.
Where we at? Are we
You're so eager to end this YouTube cut, man.
Why are you getting mad at me? Chill. How? I'm only having a joke.
So mad. I am so mad at Ben.
Man.
Ben, I've never had a friend named Ben.
Seriously?
I've met some Ben.
Isn't that a Michael Jackson song? A friend named Ben? Some bullshit like that.
Probably. Who do I know that? What Bens do I know?
So awesome. Michael Jackson had to sing about me. How many people can say they've had a Michael Jackson song written about them?
True.
That's pretty cool.
Ben Taylor. I don't know any other Bens.
You've literally never had a friend like me.
No, I haven't. But I don't know any other Bens. I do not know any other Bens.
There's only one Ben that's meant to be in your life, and that would be me.
Ben Bush.
I am a good
most
Ben.
people think his last name is Bush.
Yeah, people come up to me and they don't come up to me, but I've had people like at fucking shows and like events come up to me and they're like, Ben Bush. And I'm like, it's Ben Taylor, my good sir. Ben Bush is just my alias for when I...
Ben W. Bush is a good alias, though. That's rock solid.
I think I gave the origins of Ben W. Bush on this pod before. I have.
Does not need to be repeated.
Does not need to be repeated, but yes.
Go through the archives.
And you know one thing about Ben W. Bush, alliteration is so much fun. Do you know?
Yeah,
dude, alliteration is like.
I mean, you might as well have called it Ben W. Bush if you want some real alliteration.
No.
W.
W is like has a. It like accents the buh. Duh. Buh.
I thought
Ben duh buh.
I thought your last before I met you when I knew you on Instagram before I met you in real life. I thought your last name was Bush. I thought it was
yes. I remember I was at a Savers with Joey and Laker once, and we were like shopping, and Joey was like, "Wait, I just realized that your last name's not Bush." And I'm like, "Yeah."
It's
dude,
it's
he's like George Bush the president. I'm like, yeah. It was pretty funny.
Cool.
But yeah, it was funny. All right, let's move to the Patreon.
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please subscribe.
Like the video.
Subscribe.
Comment
if you can.
Comment your favorite part. What was your favorite part of this pod? Leave a comment below. Turn on notification. Let's hear that notification bell ring. Did I hear it ring? I don't think I heard it ring yet. And boom.
Ring.
And I heard it.
Thank you guys for watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple
Music,
Podcasts.
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. If you have YouTube Premium, you can listen to this with your phone shut off.
Yes.
I don't know if you knew that, but yes.
If you have YouTube Premium,
get YouTube Premium while you're at it. Sub to our Patreon, and then after you sub to our Patreon,
we start talking about.
We're going to get very crazy tonight.
I'm sure there's a Discord that shares all of our unlisted Patreon.
I'm sure there
links.
is, but we'll find them and handle it in real life.
No, hey,
and you're coming with me. Yes.
Yeah. Well, if you're fishing for Patreon unlisted YouTube links,
then you must really like the pod.
That means you're probably not even poor. You're probably just
you're trying to fuck us, which is kind of funny.
No. Hey,
I mean, fishing for like our shit and like not paying us is not that funny. Please sub to the page. Just do it.
Honestly, I'm flattered.
It's
I'm
flattering.
It's flattering.
It's flattering.
They don't want to
but-
pay the money, but they seek it out.
Guys, you know we
It's
don't
flattering.
have time to fucking find you, and like we can't. We're starting. It's like just
nothing
do
to
it.
us. No, this
Bro,
is
it's $5
money.
fucking dollars.
The money is nothing to us.
Just do it.
This is my $300 shoes.
It's fun. You'll have fun. You'll have
Fuck
fun
it.
when
I don't
you
give
sub.
a
You'll
shit.
literally like. Well, oh, by the way, it feels better if you like pour water all over your head when you're subbing.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit the sub,
Hit
and
the
then
sub,
you go, and
find
then do
a gallon of water and pour it on
and
your
then
fucking head.
do a
when you
fucking
do it.
WWE move.
Yeah, break a chair while you do it.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right, peace, y'all.
Patreon. Go to the fucking Patreon, dude.
Go to the Patreon, and
You're
we'll
not-
see you next week.
We're doing it every week.
and if that didn't work, we'll see you next week.